So here we are. It is a Saturday.
Today is Saturday.
And so we are updating from our last vlog. We were on the beach.
We were on the beach.
So we are really glad that we decided not to test because when we did come back, we did test and it was negative. And we allowed ourselves to feel the disappointment that comes from that. But I think there was a sense of, we went through and felt that disappointment in that moment, right? Like,
yeah,
we were like, no, we're fine. Then we're like, no, let's be sad for a moment.
Sad. We really did think that.
Yeah, we thought this was one. Like I had tons of symptoms.
Yeah.
And that's also part of it is knowing that progesterone, that the medication that they have me on will give all sorts of symptoms that could be early pregnancy kind of feels. So, but it was hard, but we were really glad that we gave ourselves that full 2 weeks to live in the possibility.
Yeah. We did.
And we
really did.
Yeah. And
we said, although it's an awful thing to say, we're getting good at that.
Yeah. We know how to do this. Yeah. I know some people were like, oh, I don't need to get your hopes up. And we're like, no, we've lived in the place
and
of,
either way,
whether you get a positive or a negative,
it doesn't hurt any less because you were
guarded and ready for it.
Yeah.
No,
it hurt just as much.
Yeah, but I think it's important to find those moments where you can be like, all right, I'm going to look for the joy, look for the gratitude in those moments, and allow yourself to believe that it's going to happen. I think it's really easy to not easy, but it's seductive to get mucked up in all the
misery loves company.
Yeah, like it's easy to get like wrapped up in this process,
and the truth is that everything is fine except just not pregnant.
Yeah. We still have a gorgeous home. We had an awesome vacation.
Yeah.
We just had a great show.
We did? Yeah.
Because I performed this weekend, and Stephanie was our lighting person, which is like real good.
Yeah.
It was nice to do a show together with you.
It was really fun. Yeah. We had a good time.
And so it was also nice to have that distraction, that we tested and then we immediately went off to rehearsal.
Yeah, and moved on quickly.
Then we mourned for a little bit more, and then we went back to rehearsal. So it was a nice.
Yeah, we had the space to mourn, which is important. So we're starting to actually find that balance of this is part of life. You can't have the ups without the downs. So we had to take our moment to mourn, and then we had to say, okay, let's move on. So now we're moving on.
Yeah. Because the next day, so it was, I think, Wednesday.
So we got the negative test Wednesday morning, and you got your period on Thursday. And
today's
Saturday. So today
is cycle day 3.
Cycle day 3, which means, and they're gonna bump us right into the next IUI
cycle. Yeah, they so the great thing, so the thing that we've been kind of holding on to is that my body produced a period naturally.
All on its own. Yay!
We were like,
first time in 2019.
Yeah. First time on my own in 2019. I was like,
yes. In
32 days.
So perfectly perfectly normal.
Yeah, absolutely a normal.
So that was a huge cause to celebrate.
Yeah, we were like, you know what? Let's talk about silver linings right now because that was amazing. That means, okay, my body's finally like
getting back on track. It's like, okay, here we go.
I really think that that Clomid knocked me off. After 2 rounds of Clomid, I feel like.
And this try we did letrozole.
So the letrozole, and so today is supposed to be the first day of so it's cycle day 3, so it's supposed to be the first day of taking letrozole.
And today, so this would be try number 8, IUI number 5.
IUI number 6.
IUI number 6.
Yeah.
Try number 8, IUI number 6. And on cycle day 3, so we went to the pharmacy to get another round of letrozole.
We rushed to the pharmacy.
It closed at 8.
Well, they didn't have the medicine when I showed up earlier.
7 o'clock, and we had to go.
I know.
So when we got to the pharmacy.
Yeah, they were there. Any questions for the pharmacist? No.
And then the pharmacist has to talk to you.
Oh, okay. Yep. Okay.
I thought it was just like, do you have any questions?
Yeah.
No, we're good.
Which is usual, but no, they had it said in our file that they had upped my dosage.
They doubled the dosage of the letrozole. And
So from 1 a day to 2 a day.
And they had never, on the phone when they called, you know, because you call it.
And I took a lot of notes this time because I was like, I'm gonna be ready, and I was like, and so I don't remember the nurse saying something.
You
about,
would have remembered if they would have doubled it.
Yeah. So they did say that they wanted me to do the letrozole again, but I didn't remember. So the pharmacist couldn't release the medicine to me without authorizing that it was the correct thing, and so. We were waiting, and we found on my portal that it said.
So Kate calls the nurse line. It's 7:52.
Like
the
8
pharmacy
o'clock.
Closes at 8 o'clock.
We're like, down to the wire. This is how we do things.
God.
Down to the
So
wire.
we're singing under pressure.
Breaking down on me. Breaking down on you.
This is a music video because this is crazy. So then I was like, oh, can't you in your portal? Oh, whatever, in cat drama.
Oh, I see.
In your medical portal, they have to release everything. They release.
I was like, oh, is that a thing?
So she found it on her medical portal and she was able to show.
You're like, this is it.
Because the pharmacist said she couldn't release the medicine to us because we didn't know
the change.
So she took that as confirmation. We got the medication.
But then the doctor called, and the doctor can't access the medical records. Like, something's happening with the system, and tried 3 different computers, and she's like, I'm so sorry it's taking me so long.
And it wasn't our doctor, it was just the doctor on call. So it's not like she knew us and knew our case and knew our
So, like, I had to walk through, like, our history on the phone so she could try to, like, conjecture what was going on.
Right.
And she's like, okay, well, you know, I'm going to try to figure out. She's like, I'm going to give you a call back.
Yeah.
And she said that, you know what, if it is supposed to be 1, not 2, and you take 2 tonight, it's not going to hurt anything.
Yeah, which is good to know.
And then we'll switch it tomorrow if that's the case.
Right.
So we're as always, we're learning to flow through.
You got to be flexible. You got to roll with those punches.
All right.
You got to just
You got to be an advocate, but you also got to roll with the punches.
You got to be an advocate. You got to ask questions.
Oh, speaking of advocacy,
Oh.
when I was talking with the nurse the other day, they're like, okay, well, they were planning all, you know, like, okay, cycle day 1, let's get you in for blood work, and let's schedule your day 12 ultrasound.
Where they measure the follicles.
Mm-hmm. And so I'm like, this is the moment. I was like, this is the moment, because this is what the ultrasound nurse had said before, that when we schedule the ultrasound, I have to call and say that I want her to be there. So I was
if
like,
you remember from past videos, this has happened twice now before where I'm not allowed to go back during the follicle ultrasound.
Yeah. And so talking to the nurse, and I'm like, can you please put a note in my chart that I would like my wife to be there too? And she's like, oh, is that, we don't usually allow that. That's not something we do. I was like, I understand. And I was like, okay. And this is where I had to take it to get an, oh, okay, absolutely. So I said, I need my wife back there. The ultrasound tech had said for me to say this specifically to you. I have a lot of PTSD from my past miscarriages, and I need her there with me. And she's like, oh, absolutely, 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 and got that in our chart. But so hopefully, we'll keep in touch with you guys to let you know if we have to
actually happens.
If we have to advocate again when they call me back there on the day of our ultrasound.
Yep.
But
I was proud of you for.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that it's in the chart because I really do have a lot of anxiety when going in.
It shouldn't matter unless it's a written policy somewhere that it's posted. But it's not, and it's a stupid policy. And not only that, but it just sets it up. It sets up that whole absent partner thing right there. Right, that's the moment.
I know.
All right, soapbox. I'm getting off it.
Okay, but did advocate again, and needed to make sure that I advocated right away in that call so that we would be ready.
Absolutely.
So we will find out if it's letrozole times 2 or back down to 1 within the next 24 hours.
I'm gonna let you all know.
I'm gonna let you all know. And
so that's it. So that's where we are with try number 8.
Mm-hmm. 8's great.
8's great.
Yeah.
Right. 8's great.
Kate's 8.
Kate's 8. Hey.
Hashtag.
I like that. There we go. Kate's 8.
Kate's
Done.
8.
Done.
I love it. Yeah. I think that's what we wanted to let you guys know.
That's it.
And we're sitting here at our latest fertility altar.
We'll get a picture of it. Yep. So.
Yeah.
Other than that, we're good, hanging in there.
Yeah, I think it's important to say that we really are doing well.
Yeah, we are.
That I I don't want to say that like we're forcing ourselves to be positive, because I think being grateful and being well is different than
being positive.
So I just wanted to put that out there, that we're not staying positive. We're well. We're grounded.
Yeah.
We're back in our garden. We're taking care of things in our house. We're just accomplished a show. So, for those of you who need to hear that you can be well without having to force positivity, I'm saying it for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I love you.
I love you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.